Welcome back to the show. James Rule, XRP. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. The sun is shining in Texas, but I just want to let you guys and gals know that my @RuleXRP account on X/Twitter is still compromised. So if you receive a message from @RuleXRP, James Rule XRP, my account, do not answer it. Do not click on any links. Do not comply, because the scammers still have my account, which hopefully I'm going to have it back here in a couple days. Just bear with me. I'm still going to continue to create content on YouTube, but check out my sponsors. Click on my link tree link below. All of these are 100% secure sponsors. You could sign up, you could buy gadgets, you could buy wallets, you can get an IRA, you can get a custody account. Just click on my link tree below for more information, and let's go ahead and go. Let's take a look at crypto numbers. Coin Paprika, $4 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is up a tad at 118,311. Ethereum is 45.44. XRP right around $3.12. No need to worry. Back up the truck. Okay, Marcus Enfinger is the SVP of Ripple X. He works at Ripple. He works with tokenization of things. He has been putting information out there talking about real world assets being tokenized. And here is a post that he just put out. It says, as with all new technologies, real world assets, which are RWAs, tokenization won't be delivered with a sudden leap from old to new. It will be an evolution. Everything takes time. The adoption of these blockchain technologies, tokenization, just like when the internet started. You know, we didn't know what an email was. We didn't know how to send a text message and all this stuff until it all came to fruition. And now it's just standard for us. You know, we witnessed something similar when early financial markets made the move from paper to fully electronic systems. It didn't happen overnight. The evolution of tokenized assets is following a deliberate incremental path. Legacy structures and legal frameworks remain important in helping institutions engage with the new technology. For instance, special purpose vehicles, or SPVs, are providing familiar legal wrappers and operational models, helping institutions engage with blockchain at scale by holding assets like U.S. Treasuries and real estate off-chain while issuing digital tokens on-chain. But SPVs are not the destination. The true future lies in the natively issued on-chain assets. This transformation isn't just a technical upgrade, it's a complete redefinition of financial logic, where compliance is enforced by code and settlement is instant. And we're talking about the XRP ledger. This is Ripple.com Insights. Marcus Enfinger wrote this on August the 12th, 2025. It says, from immobilization to tokenization, while special purpose vehicles are a bridge, not the destination. So it goes in here and it talks about, you know, old school. It talks about in the 70s, Euroclear, the DTCC, you know, putting things digital, getting things digital, tokenized real estate. And it states here why SPVs exist and while they matter. And I'm not going to go into it in detail. I have a lot of things to do today out on the farm. But it says native issuance, the real opportunity. It says the true transformation lies in natively issued on-chain assets, securities, credit instruments, and real estates that are born digital, enforce compliance through code, and settle atomically without legal wrappers. This just isn't a technical upgrade. It redefines financial logic. With native issuance, the token is a legal instrument. Compliance is embedded at the protocol level. Liquidity is composable, not fragmented. Custody, settlement, and compliance become programmable. This is where the XRP ledger, the backbone to the digital asset XRP, is optimized to lead. As a public blockchain designed for finance, XRP Ledger offers native support for direct issuance, composability, and institutional grade programmability. Key features need to be realized for the full potential of real-world asset tokenization. Ripple contributes to this infrastructure by advancing core protocol development, collaborating with institutional partners, and supporting ecosystem projects built on the XRP ledger. It talks about Control-Alt collaboration with Dubai Land Department, tokenizing real estate, It talks about the XRP ledger built-in DEX, decentralized exchange. It talks about XLS30, which is automated market makers. And it talks about XLS protocol 65, which is lending vault. So the evolution is coming. It is taking time, but you know what? All the governments are working together with these blockchain companies, including Ripple and the XRP ledger and stablecoins and all the above. And all of this is gradually but slowly coming to fruition. You know, I and many of you out there have been in this space. I've been in this almost 8 years. Many of you have been in it longer. A lot of you haven't been in it as long. But you know what? You're starting to learn the fundamentals of these blockchain technologies and not just the token like XRP. Oh, wow, XRP is $3.12. I need to buy some because it has a dollar sign. You know, if you're new to this, you need to know why the XRP ledger was created, why the XRP token was created, what it's used for, what it's capable of, how the tokenization of things is going to happen, and how these technologies are going to be used around the world on the blockchain. Check this out. World Economic Forum, Asset Tokenization in Financial Markets, the Next Generation of Value Exchange Insight Report, May the 25th or May of 2025. This just came out in collaboration with Accenture. So I'm going to go into search and I'm going to type Ripple. And as you can see here, Ripple is mentioned in this. It says impacts of tokenization, new market roles, new market structures. It says key management providers could offer specialized custodial services to safekeep tokenized assets and help financial firms meet compliance measures, including BitGo and Metaco, which has been acquired by Ripple. If we keep going down, I put Ripple as the search. Project leadership, Marcus Enfinger, Senior Vice President at Ripple, people. If we go a little bit further, it shows some Ripple, it shows the different spots in here, the footnotes where Ripple was mentioned. But yes, Ripple, the XRP ledger, tokenization, everything is coming, people. Everything is coming. Crypto Eddie. I want to thank Crypto Eddie for sharing my information of being scammed. She got it out to the masses, and she's letting everybody know not to accept messages from @RuleXRP. Thank you very much, Crypto Eddie. Right here, she gets this out there. Gemini, the Gemini twins, the Winklevoss twins. Gemini is a cryptocurrency exchange, taps Ripple for a credit line ahead of the IPO. The agreement allows lending requests of at least $5 million each, up to an initial aggregate commitment of $75 million, adjustable on metrics, but not exceeding $150 million. Requests may use RLUSD stablecoin, people. RLUSD stablecoin. And I dug a little bit deeper. Here is the credit agreement. I'll leave a copy of everything below. Crypto Eddie also had a link, which I'm going to leave below. Credit agreement by and among Gemini Capricorn 1 LLC as the borrower, Gemini Constellation LLC as the initial servicer, and Ripple Labs Inc. as the lender, dated as of July 11th, 2025, people. Get excited. Look, crypto is becoming the UAE's second biggest sector in 5 years, institutional investors. Says the crypto industry is set to experience massive growth in the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, due to its pro-tech and business regulations. The UAE has been pro-crypto for years now. You know, we went through the stifling of companies, the stifling of technology, the choke point 2.0 with the banks in the U.S. And the UAE was kicking ass and building, and people and companies went to the UAE. There's certain tax benefits and all the above. But I tell you what, things are happening, and digital assets and crypto is becoming a huge thing around the world. And you just have to be prepared for major wealth, people. Research all of these underlying technologies and ride the waves, because it's going to be wavy between now and the point where you're really comfortable with what you have. But do your due diligence, and also Watch out for the scammers. Don't click on any executables. Don't accept any text messages, emails, social media posts, letters in the mail stating that we're Coinbase, we're a crypto company, we're a crypto wallet company. You need to check your assets. You need to validate your security codes. You need to validate your 12 or 24 word seed phrases. Don't do it. These are for you and for you only to protect your cryptocurrency on the blockchain. But look at this. The FBI warns of fictitious law firms providing crypto recovery services. These piece of crap scammers are acting like law firms and trying to recover crypto for people. But what they're doing, they're taking cash, they're taking crypto, and they're pocketing it, and they're running off. It says the FBI has issued a PSA, public service announcement, regarding alleged law firms offering their services to recover cryptocurrency funds, describing suspicious behaviors that these firms might adopt to take advantage of the vulnerability of victims who have lost access to their resources. So what they're doing is they're going, hey, Mr. Such and Such, hey, Mrs. Such and Such, I understand that you've lost your crypto. We are a law firm. We're going to sue the companies that stole this from you, and then we're going to accept payments, and we're going to accept more payments. Oh, yeah, we almost have your crypto. We're going to accept more payments, and then we're going to rug pull you. So you not only lost your crypto, you're now losing your hard-earned cash because these piece of crap scammers are doing everything in their power to get every penny out of you. And I hate it. I hate it for the public. I've dealt with thousands of people the last 5 years that have been duped out of their crypto or out of their cash or out of their retirement or out of their 401k. And it really makes me sick to my stomach, and I'll continue to preach this. Even when my X account is down, even when I have a temporary X account, I'm going to continue to teach the teachers about all the scams because you need to know about it. There's so many newbies, I call them kindergartners, that are coming into the world of crypto that heard about it years ago, but now are starting to watch my videos and other videos and starting to see price action, and they're starting to get excited, and they're starting to have the fear of missing out, or FOMO. And when that happens, they do not think with the gray matter between their ears. They're thinking with their emotions. They're thinking, well, if I do this, I'm going to have more crypto than my boss. If I do this, I'm going to have more crypto than my husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or dad or mom or sister or whoever. Don't do it. Keep your crypto safe. Consider your cryptocurrency investments, the crypto that you're holding onto, the keys to your castle, because, this evolution of blockchain technology is going to really expand and really explode. And if you keep everything safe, and if you keep everything secure, and you hide your private information, you hide your keys, you hide your seed phrases, you hide everything, and you trust no one, you are going to be okay, people. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, The James Rule Crypto Show. If you have previously subscribed to my show, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Let's make it a great week, and we'll see you soon. My name is James Rule XRP, and as I always say, I told you so.